Hey guys, it is me again. Hope y'all doing all right tonight. Today is Tuesday, February 22nd. That makes it day 53. On our project Serve Him More. Hope y'all are doing all right tonight. I'm just so tickled, guys, to be able to get this video made and get it to you all tonight. I was having my doubts whether I was going to be able to or not. Our power went off at about 15 after 9 this evening. Matter of fact, I was sitting here watching NCIS Los Angeles, which the original NCIS is probably my favorite show ever. And then I watched NCIS Los Angeles pretty often. And I said, wouldn't you know it, tonight it was actually one of the better ones I've ever watched. I mean, in the first 15 minutes. And I was really interested in it. And like I said, at 15 after 9, boom, everything goes black. And, you normally when everything goes black like that, especially considering it's not snowing, it's not raining, there's no kind of weather going on, you expect it to just come right back on. Of course, sometimes when you don't have any weather like that, that's when it takes the longest, because most of the time it's somebody wrecking and tearing a power pole down. And that takes a while to fix. But anyway, tonight, it was actually about a half a mile to a mile from my house. There's is where you actually go into town here, and there's a Wendy's and a Food City, a big grocery store and things. Well, anyway, the transformer that feeds Wendy's, as far as from what I could tell, Mom and Dad actually right before this had came home. They had to go to Walmart and get some things, and anyway, when they come home, this transformer next to Wendy's that feeds Wendy's, it was on fire, and they were trying to put it out. But like I said, this was like an hour and a half later after this when the power went out. So the only thing I can figure is they finally got the fire put out to the transformer, and they had to change it. So I guess they had to cut everybody's power to change this transformer. So we was without power from 9:15 to 10:15. So I was starting to get worried, to be honest about it, that that our power was going to be off till way late, and we knew pretty much what was going on. Like I said, when Mom and Dad told me that transformer was on fire up there, I said, well, that's probably what the problem is, but how long will it take them to fix it? So luckily it was only off an hour. So I am been able to do my video and everything for you guys tonight. So trying to think if I had any jibber jabber. Probably don't, to be honest about it, not much. I did make a batch. I don't know if you guys can see it. You probably can't tell anything about it. I made a batch of rubber bullets today. Well, I didn't make the rubber bullets. I actually ordered the rubber bullets, 45 caliber, and I'm loading them in 45 ACP. You just take a cartridge, and you to make them work better, they recommend taking a drill bit and enlarging the flash hole in them. So I did that to these 8 cartridges that I'm going to use for this. I enlarged the flash hole in them, and you just put a primer in them. Basically is what you do. And then the power from the primer is enough, to shoot the rubber bullet out. And a lot of people use these for target practice. You can shoot them inside the house. They're probably about like shooting an airsoft gun or something. I'm going to actually try to crony one of them next day I get a chance to see how fast they are. I mean, they would probably leave a pretty good sting on your skin, if you shot somebody with it, but it's not going to be lethal. But a lot of people use them to shoot with, like I said, indoors to practice, while the weather's bad, things like that. They're $12 for 50 of them, so I said, why not? Why not try them? So that's kind of what I've been doing this evening. Did that and fixed my drill press. My drill press has been tore up for a while, and actually when I had to drill these cases out, the off and on switch stuck on, and you couldn't turn it off. So every time I use a drill press, I'd have to plug it up, use it, unplug it, And this got aggravating. So after I drilled my cases out, I took the switch apart and the drill press and rebuilt the switch and got it working. So, like I said, guys, that's about what I've done this evening. Setting the house in the dark for about an hour. I had some candles going and things, but that's about it. I mean, it's. I want to thank you guys as always for being here. I want to thank you for praying. Had another pretty decent day today at work. As far as money wise, so just keep praying for us, guys. I was going to film working on the Subaru today, but I just didn't. I just didn't do it. And to be honest, the test that I ran on it today didn't give me anything dead conclusive. So I'm going to work on it some more tomorrow. I'm supposed to have the parts coming in tomorrow. I'm going to put a fuel pump in it and probably going to put a oxygen sensor in it too, because I'm pretty sure the fuel pump is a problem with the car, but it's got an oxygen sensor down too, so I'm going to change both of them. But next car, like I said, guys, I get that's going to be a good candidate to show, and when I got plenty of light and that kind of stuff, I'm going to, I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to make a car vid. So anyway, guys, I guess, like I said, that's about it tonight. Like I said, I just really ain't got nothing to jibber jabber about. So let's get on to the important thing, and that is, of course, God's Word. So we're going to continue tonight in Mark. My head's itching me tonight, guys. I don't know why. Mark chapter 13, starting in verse 1. Here we go. And as he went out of the temple, one of his disciples saith unto him, Master, see what manner of stones and what buildings are here. And Jesus answered and said unto him, Seest thou these great buildings? There shall not be left one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, over against the temple, Peter and James and John and Andrew asked him privately, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign when these things shall be fulfilled? Jesus was talking about it, when he returns. Verse 5. And Jesus answering them began to say, Take heed lest any man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. And when ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, be ye not troubled, for such thing must needs be, but the end shall not be yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be earthquakes in divers places, and there shall be famines and troubles. These are the beginning of sorrows. But take heed to yourselves, for they shall deliver you up to councils, and in the synagogues ye shall be beaten, and ye shall be brought before rulers and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them. And the gospel must first be published among all nations. Guys, that's 10 verses. Pretty much self-explanatory. So, I guess I'll see you back here tomorrow night. Like I said, I'm glad to have everybody here. Just don't have much to jibber jabber about tonight. Pray for me, guys. I got Bible study tomorrow. Pray that'll go all right. We're trying to raise money for our drive-through nativity scene for this year, guys. We have to build all new sets and everything for it. We've not got to do it the last 2 winters because all of our sets fell down, and the first winter the pastor died, and so we couldn't do it that winter, and then all the sets got rotted and fell down. So anyway, we're building all new ones, and we're going to try to get them done by this December so we can do it, but we're having to try to raise money to do it because the church just can't afford it. So pray for that. Pray that we'll get that done. I know we will. Pray for my church. Pray for my family. Pray for my business. Guys, just keep praying for me because I need it. If any of you guys need anything, let me know. Oh, yeah, Brother Woody, I was going to tell you. Last night when you were messaging me, it was kind of funny. I was sitting here watching TV, and I kept hearing bloop. Then a few seconds I did bloop again, then a few seconds bloop. And every time I would look over, because my Skype makes that same sound, that same noise, like when somebody gets online, like when Mad Bad Voodoo gets online, it'll go bloop, and it'll pop up, and it'll say, Richard Hunter is online. So I kept hearing the bloops, and I'd look over, thinking it was Skype doing it, and I wouldn't see anything. Wouldn't see anything. Wouldn't see anything. Heard this, like 5 or 6 times. Then nothing. And I said, I cannot figure out what that was. And I went to do something, open up another web page, and there it sat blinking in the corner saying Mark Woodson has left you a message, or Mark Woodson has messaged you, or something, whatever it said. And I checked, and I seen your, your messages and things that you were that you were sending me there. So next time I hear that, brother, you're sending me messages, I'll respond back to you. Like I said, I just didn't know you were sending them to me till you were already offline. But like I said, guys, just keep praying for me. If you guys need anything, let me know. And I'm so glad that I'm answering comments now. So it feels good to be caught up on that. So good Lord willing, I'll be back here tomorrow night. So till I see you guys again, good night and God bless you.